Welcome to Planet with Paru. This is your daily forecast on AstroVed TV. This broadcast is based on India Standard Time IST. So if you're in that time zone, this will work perfectly. If you are elsewhere in the world, you want to adjust your time to where you are, and you can do so by looking at astroved.com for your local time. You can also use HorrorWatch, the app that gives you all of this information, and you're able to set your location. Or you can use the AstroVed calendar and just calculate based on your own location as well. So welcome to our show for Thursday. It's June 15th, 2017, and we're going to look at the planet, the moon, and the star for today. So you have a personal practice to use throughout the day and guide all of your decisions and actions as well. So Thursday is ruled by Jupiter, or Guru, the name in Sanskrit. The few key components I want you to remember about Jupiter. One, Jupiter is the great benefic, so the planet can automatically give us blessings. He's one of the teachers, thus he gives us wisdom. He also is the planet that can help us with hope and optimism, and every day we each need to feel hopeful about our lives and impacting the lives of others as well. And finally, you want to remember that Jupiter is about growth and expansion, and this can come through all areas of your life. So the takeaways are the blessings, the wisdom, the hope, and growth. In addition to Jupiter, your Thursday is going to be impacted by the moon's waning cycle. It's going to be the 6th waning moon, and the 6th waning moon is all about conflict resolution. So if you have conflicts in your health, you have issues, illness or disease, if you have conflicts in your relationships, arguments or disagreements or just very challenging relationships, if you have conflict in your finances, discrepancies with bills, credit card debt, issues making money, you owe money, whatever it may be, if you have legal issues, or often property and real estate is something that takes a lot of our time, all of these things can be resolved with the help of your own consciousness and doing rituals and remedies on the 6th waning moon. You want to begin to live a conflict-free consciousness. So this moon phase can really help you take care of business and move into that conflict-free consciousness. And the archetype Muruga or Skanda, the warrior who is Shiva's son and carries a lance or a vel, is connected to the 6th moon, the 6th waning moon. So if you need an archetype, a form to relate to, Muruga is the being that can guide you through this resolution with all conflicts in all areas of your life. And the third component I want you to know for this Thursday is the nakshatra or the star. The moon is traveling through the 27 nakshatras, and today you have 2 nakshatras that will impact you. The day begins with the star Dhanishta as the moon is moving through Dhanishta, and then after 5:15 in the evening, the moon will move into the star of Saurabhisha. So you're looking at the end of, the end of Dhanishta, which is in Aquarius, and Saurabhisha is in the middle of Aquarius, so that's where the moon is currently in the sky. Dhanishta is a star of creativity, creative action, so get your creative juices flowing. It's also a star that can help you with prosperity. It's good for financial transactions if you have business dealings that need to happen. It's also good for buying things such as clothing or jewelry or things that you can create a more prosperous life with. And in addition to your creativity, Dhanishta is connected to music. So if you have a musical inclination, explore that during the Dhanishta time. This is going to be at your sunrise for the nakshatra, and again up until about 5:15 p.m. IST. So the evening time and the night time is going to start in Saurabhisha, and that will continue into Friday. Saurabhisha is a star that's great for material prosperity as well. It can really help you with research and learning more about things. It's also good for medicine. It's connected to the 1,000 doctors if you look into the mythology of this star. So healing and medicine can be administered on this during this nakshatra as well. And finally, it's in addition to prosperity in the material world, it can be a good nakshatra to sign contracts. Now, this again is the evening to nighttime, so if you're having any business dealings over dinner or at night, you may want to think about that. Or signing a contract for a new house or anything along those lines. It's a positive thing to do during Sarabisha. The last piece of astrology I want to throw at you today, or share with you today, is according to Indian Standard Time, early in the morning the sun moves into Gemini. So the transit of the sun always happens in the middle of the month, and it sets the stage for a new month when the sun moves. So it's moving into Gemini, which is the natural third house of the zodiac. Without getting too in depth into the houses of astrology, this can bring up naturally the ability to take more risks, your forms of communication, how you're communicating in the world. And Gemini is a sign that's all about an interest in a great many things. It's a very intellectual sign. It brings up communication naturally, your ability to speak, use your intelligence through your speech, and to be fascinated with many things. So the sun, again, being your soul nature, that life force within you, is going to have this sort of energy of Gemini for the next month. You can learn a lot more about this by having an astrology reading on AstroVed or looking at the different offerings they have there to help you go more in depth with this energy for the next month from mid-June to mid-July. And with that, we can do a simple practice, your daily invocation. The idea is to do this in the morning and then reference it throughout the day as needed. So follow along as you like, or you can develop your own based on what I'm doing. I try to keep it short and simple based on instructions from Dr. Ply. He wants it to be practical and something you can do every day, so that's what we're going to do. So start the invocation by invoking Ganesha. You can do this in any way that you like. Just remember to ask for obstacles to be removed. I'm going to chant Gam 3 times and then invoke Ganesha to remove obstacles. Gam, Gam, Gam. Ganesha, I ask for your presence in my life today. Please be here and clear away the obstacles creating stress, anxiety, doubts, and fears, and show me a new path that is free of obstacles and helps in all my endeavors reach success. Now we invoke the ruling planet of the day, Jupiter, with the sound Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Jupiter, or Guru, we ask you as the great benefic for blessings. Bring hope into our day. We ask for wisdom to come through higher learning, for growth and expansion in all areas of our life, and overall to receive divine blessings. Now we invoke the 6th waning moon and ask for all conflicts to be resolved, to move through issues with health, debt, relationships, property, legal issues. Through the guidance of the 6th waning moon, we ask for a conflict-free consciousness. Next, we invoke Dhanishta Nakshatra. We ask for creativity to create, to have material prosperity, to share in groups and be social, to buy things that help us be more prosperous, and to enhance our lives through the power of music. And for Sarabisha, we ask for healing and medicine to guide us in any ailments or diseases we're experiencing. Again, we ask for that prosperity consciousness and the ability to manifest material wealth. And finally, we ask for the ability to research any topic that will help us gain greater success and prosperity. We make an individual prayer in your own way for this transit of the sun into Gemini. It's moving from Taurus to Gemini, and you can invoke the sun every day, especially at sunrise, and it will improve your relationship with your own sense of power, with your own self-esteem, with your health and your vitality, the energy you have, as well as stepping into your royalty consciousness. As a human being, you were born with royalty consciousness. We just forget through all the thoughts that we have and the karma we carry, but it's naturally yours. So invoking the sun, and this can be the month you start as it moves into Gemini, for that royalty consciousness is very important. And we give thanks to the founder of AstroVed, Dr. Ply, who is guiding us to learn more about ourselves by learning about these celestial beings, by improving our lives, by improving our sense of value and how we use our time. So please continue to watch the rituals that happen for these very exact things, these celestial beings, the planet, the nakshatras, the different phases of the moon, the divine beings that can help us throughout the day on Thursday. And through rituals, these ancient techniques, you can pray, you can participate, you can simply watch, you can chant along, and it gives you a very personal experience with it. So I encourage you, as always, to watch on AstroVed TV. And please visit AstroVed for learning more about these as well. There's great resources on astroved.com. There's other videos and many astrologers who are out there to help you. So thank you as you continue to work with us on these daily forecasts, and come back for another one to keep working and learning each and every day. Have a great Thursday. We look forward to seeing you again.